Hey guys, Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Cinlinks.com. This is the action figure review of the TK-01 Drive figure, and I really like this costume. Of course, this is Shinosuke as Kamen Rider Drive. Really nice looking figure. I've never had one of these. I usually get figure arts, but this is okay. It's not as great as the figure arts, but it's still good. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at that box. So anyway, we got, just a shot of the box here. Right here is where you'll see the other tire. The Max Flare tire change, Tire Kokon. There you go. You look on the side of Drive with the Max Flare tire across his chest. It's like dust in these boxes. I've been working in here. Anyway, there's a look at him. There's him doing a rider kick. And there's some other tires that are going to be over. There's the Treader, I want that so bad. I've been trying to get it at a decent price, but yeah, there's some other shots, some other tire changes, which I'll be getting those a little bit later. I do have the cars, just don't have the tires. But anyway, here's a look at, I hope I'm saying this right, because I always get dinged on this, but this is Shinosuke, and this is him in his Drive form, and this is a really nice figure. I'm used to figure arts detail though, but this still feels pretty good, and I love the look of this costume. It's not, and I'm going to try not to keep comparing it to a figure arts figure, but I do want some more paint detail on this guy. I've seen somebody like custom painted theirs, and it looked really nice, but yeah. This is our figure, and there's his driver there. It's got a little speed logo there because that is the tire that he has on. Not compared to the driver, which I just reviewed, when you look at the detail on here compared to that. And just this gray plastic, I don't like that. I do like that the eyes are actually headlights. There's a clear coating here over this headlight design there. They didn't make this totally open here, and I know why. I mean, probably be a flimsy piece of plastic. The figure arts figure does look like it will have that space open there, so be cautious. But yeah, nice looking figure though. I mean, he's got the shiny silver on these knee pads here. Quite a bit of posability. Now, the gimmick with this guy, well, let's go ahead and before we get into all that, let's take a look at the articulation on the figure because we want to get into the action feature last. Anyway, you got a nice ball joint that's in the foot, and it doesn't move. It only moves at the bottom of the foot. There's only a ball joint here. The legs are jointed to be 90 degrees. You've got a twist at the thigh. The legs are kind of, they're on not ball joints, they're on like hinges that do spin. The shift car holder, which has our 3 cars in here, it's kind of made of a flexible plastic, so just so it bends in with the figure. The driver doesn't seem to be made of that same plastic though. It seems to be like a little harder. Of course, you got a shift brace over here. It's unpainted. He's got probably type speed in there. Now, the tire across the chest, he also does have waist articulation, no ab crunch, but the tire does spin across his chest. Because on the show, he'll roll around with that tire and then kick somebody. It's pretty cool. The shoulders are very limited by this armor. That's about as far as they can go. You can twist them, but that's about as far as they'll go up. You got a twist at the bicep, and this piece right here is actually connected to the top, so it stays there. Single jointed elbow, got a 90 degree, but you do have a twist right there at the forearm, right there. So you got 2 twists right here. It's kind of weird, but you got a wrist rotation, and the hands will open up in 2 spots, so you can maybe go, it's okay. Okay. Alright, that was kind of late. And the head is on a ball joint, but it is a little restricted. You can get more out of it, but the tire does get in the way. But, you got a big tire across your chest. What do you expect? Now, the way the gimmick works is basically you just take this guy and break him in half, and you can pop the tire off. And what the tire has is just a little space in here. It only goes in one way. And you just line it up, and then it freely spins on that post. Just take it off, and the other tire he comes with is somewhere here. It is the Max Flare tire. Now, this is pretty cool because it actually has more to it than just a tire. And also, this seems like it's made of a really hard rubber. It's really, really stiff, but it feels like a rubber material, like a tire. I like that. On the back, you got on the side though, you've got type speed, and there you got type speed. So on this one, you do have Max Flare. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see that better than if I turn it that way. There we go. You can see the Max Flare logo. What you do is you snap this on, and he's got little flames that just kind of pop out. you just move those out. And now those will freely spin, and you just connect the body again. And now he has tire co-conned to max flare, and really nice spin feature on this. And that is like one of the things he does on the show, so I'm glad they got that right. Now we have seen that there will be a Type Wild coming out, so he will get new armor. There's a couple of the tires, I do plan on getting them. I don't have Funky Spike yet, or you have to get the Trideron to get the Shadow Racer, whatever that one is, and it's got a tire that comes with it too. But overall, this is a nice figure to tide you over before the Figure Arts figure comes out. I've never owned one of these, and I don't see myself getting them again. I do like it, but I think I'll stick with Figure Arts unless something really appeals to me. Because I know they had these in Kamen, and I just never got one. And thanks to my buddy Terry and I, we're like, oh, let's get the new Drive figure. But it is a nice figure, I'll give it that. It's got a great range of posability. Lack of paint apps, what do you expect? This is a cheaper version, or a cheaper alternative to Figure Art, so I can't just down it totally. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for Kamen Rider Drive. I'm Jason the X, and until next time, guys, I will catch you later.